Hello, my name is Nadeem Bajwa, born and raised in a small town called Sadiqabad in Pakistan. And childhood was interesting. Um, I was a mediocre student, and but always had a passion for something, not studies. So that's why it was mediocre. But did not expect things will go well. Started thinking what I want to do in my life and to survive like anybody else in United States. All students work. I ended up landing a job, which was delivery driver for pizza, and this is how I entered in Papa John's and fell in love with brand, and then rest is history. After graduating, um, tried to find different job, but my heart was really into pizza and restaurant and business, and that's why I ended up staying there. Um, Started working for franchisee, manage a few restaurants, and fast forward in 2002, with the help of family, I opened my first Papa John's. And from the day one, I realized that QSR is very competitive. And in order to survive, in order to win, in order to do better, finding efficiency with the growth is the key. And this is where I started focusing on finding problems and how to resolve them. So when I started looking at how am I going to win and survive in this competitive environment, then started thinking how I can bring efficiency in table. And this is where life took turn. And with the labor market, um, minimum wage increasing in US, with labor pressure, started thinking about how can we reduce the labor cost. And idea came for having central call center or doing something with technology, because technology is very important piece of today's business to bring efficiency on the table. So I thought about how do I do that, because I went to school for business and learned how to make pizza. And so even with 275 stores today and growing, I still consider myself a pizza maker. But bringing technology, how do we do that? And what I learned also from my own team, the best thing I've done for me was obviously I have my family's support, very intelligent, smart people, doctors and engineers and bankers. But I surrounded myself with a team in the field, uh, good, who carried the same passion as I did. And after I had, what I learned with that was that I need to look for people smarter than me. If I'm the smartest guy in the room, I'm in the wrong room. And when I was changing path to bring efficiency, like looking at the call centers, one thought was that open our own call center, learn, and I am a bit impatient, and the thinking of how long it would take to mature and learn and bring cost saving and efficiency on the table that helps the business would take longer. And that's where I got lucky and met someone who I consider my brother, my friend, and we became business partner. And it just, soon as we met, it clicked. And today I'm sitting with my brother, partner, friend, Mr. Modood Ahmed, who is very well known in Pakistan in tech industry, who's pioneer and who actually started the call center. It was kind enough and open enough for us to partner and grow together. So Modood bhai,
Thank you so much, Nadeem bhai. Thank you so much for such an introduction. Just a little bit about Tribe. How did we start? It was back in 2014. We started off with just three people. When we started this company, of course, we knew where we were heading to. We had a clear vision. So, Nadeem bhai, when we stepped into this industry, BPO, the call center, IT, we knew for a fact that we would grow within this industry. Although we never had enough money in the pocket, but it's just that the vision that we had, and people who came along with us. Um, you know, no organization, no business can ever prosper if you do not have the right people for the right job. So, alhamdulillah, we were very lucky. People who came and started working for us, we were able to not only attract the best talent, but I think the best family members for us. And they take care of the business just like they take care of their own home. They take care of everything. So the journey has been so far so exciting, and it has been, there has been a lot of fun challenges at the same time. But from 2,000 square feet of office space to where we are today, alhamdulillah, it has really been remarkable overall. Um, with that journey, we met great people, and then we met you in that effort. And I remember when we started working together. From there to here, I think we have already been able to double our growth in just less than 3 years, alhamdulillah. And I see that going forward, our curve, the growth trajectory that I forecast, or from where I see, I think we should be able to triple our size in next couple of years. Wow. From where I see, inshallah. Wow. So Nadeem, thank you so much for all the great love, brotherhood, and the partnership. We've been able to learn a lot from you. I'm being very honest. We're just the students. We try and learn everything we can. And on the way till here, I'm not a business student. I've never studied business. None of us were business students. But yeah, we learn from great people like you. Who tell us, who teach us how to move forward. And yeah. So for the past 3-4 years, they have been super. They have been really great. And inshallah, we're really looking forward for many decades to come, and celebrate the growth together, inshallah.
Awesome. No, thank you so much for being so kind always. You didn't study business. I studied business, but I was the kind of student that I will only study 15 days before exam. So I didn't study a lot either. A lot of things, I learned in the field, and that's what you do. You have degrees, and this is how I learned. But the part that I really feel blessed is that a lot of time, in today's environment, in today's world, the business, it's if I go 15 years back, everybody just was working in silos. All businesses working with silos, and times have changed, and now it is collaboration time business, because it takes too long. The world is moving too fast. Things are moving too fast. So for anyone to build business from scratch, and grow takes time. And you can do it once, like I did with pizza. And then when you are trying to find efficiency, and you want to touch multiple things, technology, construction, accounting, just like we have, then you cannot start everything from the scratch, because it takes too long. Average human being only lives like for so long, right? So your dreams, in order to fulfill your dreams, so without collaboration, and this is where it was at the beginning, it was a little bit, obviously different. We had, met, and even though we clicked, but we had never worked together. So it's just so amazing, and I feel so blessed that we were able to click from the day one. And even whenever two parties meet and work, the Tribe and Bajwa, and we formed T-Sourcing, that our call center wing, and our teams also synced well, and that clearly shows that it all comes from the top leadership. if leadership is aligned from top through the whole team, all the way, and this is where we were able to accomplish. You're very kind always to give me credit, but if I was able to bring business, my own business into call center, somebody had to manage. So please don't sell yourself short always. You guys have, like, you team on the ground have done phenomenal. I mean, from the day one when we started working together, I come here 3-4 months, every 3-4 months, to come and see and spend time with you, and what is done on the ground. It is so. Please don't sell yourself short. Business is surviving because of efforts from both sides, and I truly appreciate the relationship. I truly appreciate how we're working together.
Thank you, Nadeem bhai. As you know, call center or the BPO, that has always been our bread and butter. So we knew exactly how this business run. What do we need to do in order for us to be able to make sure that our customers, they are happy at the end of the day. If we were able to keep them happy, of course, we were able to win their trust for a longer period of time. And we were able to create those jobs here in Pakistan where people could work for us for many years. So if we just look around everything, how everything connects together, then I think yes, being subject matter expert is all right. It's wonderful. It means it's basically one of the basic things that you got to have. You really need to have that subject matter expert for you to be able to run any line of business. But at the same time, yes, I think transparency and being honest with the customers is very, very important. That's exactly what we have tried doing it in our entire 12 years of Tribe Consulting so far. Our retention rate is 97%. It speaks to volume. All of our customers who sign up with us, alhamdulillah, they stay with us, and they stay with us for those reasons, because we have been able to win their trust. We just want to do things in a way that we're able to add that value which was missing maybe, and they were looking for that value. So we were that missing piece of the puzzle for them, for our customers. That's how we think. If we're not able to add value, if we're not able to deliver what was expected of us, of course, the relationships with our customers would not last for longer. And like I mentioned, our retention rate is mashallah 97%. We have customers from the day one, and we have customers who have been with us for over 10 years, 9 years, 8 years, and they're just expanding with us, alhamdulillah. So we try and work on those processes, and at the same time, we would want to make sure that we remain honest in everything that we do. We just got to stay, deliver whatever we can in our capacity. So yeah.
So that's great to hear. Now, I think where we are today, I did not expect us to be this far, even though we always set goal higher. But feel very blessed with where we are at. One of the things that I am actually more impressed with the whole how the team have worked is there are not very many call centers that have human agents in house and like full house, and AI. You built our organization built that in house. The reason I say that you built it because that is in your domain. I just take the credit for it. So if you want to talk a little bit about that, how the AI part was done so quickly.
Yes, Nadeem, we absolutely. We wanted to stay on the top of our game. We knew for a fact that if we do not adopt AI today, we're gonna we will not be able to win the race that we were trying to win, or we were trying to achieve something in it. Things were changing so fast, but we adopted or we came into the AI or conversational AI in 2021. We came up with an idea to start working on our own product, since we were into QSRs. So we wanted to have that AI product with us. That we could use it later with this hybrid technology.
Yeah.
I would say, with AI bots and human on the back end. And Alhamdulillah, we were able to complete our first project in August 2022. However, the
Wow.
AI boom, it was all over, I think by October 2023 with OpenAI and the rest of the platforms. Uh, well, since we determined it quite earlier and we knew that we wanted to do it, so Alhamdulillah, we were able to do it in August 2022 and we were able to onboard our first customer in January 2023. So now we've been just polishing our product, fine tuning it, making it much better, and hopefully we'll be expanding the same product and some other products into some different industries. So yeah, this time, when there is a lot of boom in the AI, we got to make sure we are a step ahead of the game.
So what would you say when some people, some critics say that AI is getting just hyped up too much? Is it too much, or this is really AI time?
It is AI time, Nadeem bhai.
So do you think it is going to also the fear of losing jobs or taking over jobs? Where do you, like, we have 1,000 agents now. So when when we roll out AI, do you see any concern in this building for our team members?
Not really, Nadeem bhai. I think AI will change roles, but will not eliminate them. And the kind of industry we work in, we handle with a lot of complex conversations. We deal with the customers where we are trying to elevate the customer experience at the end of the day. And there is a lot of client communication. So I think it's not gonna impact the jobs, but yeah, it would create a lot of great opportunities for the talent here, so that we could actually diversify whatever we are doing right now into this new AI boom overall in the world. We've been doing that. We have started creating and developing such products at the same time that can help automate our internal processes so that we're able to do a better job for our customers. And for those, we are hiring those people at the same time who are good in AI. They're learning AI pretty good. So we're actually creating those jobs at the same time while retaining the existing one and focusing on, in fact, adding a lot more of those jobs here in Pakistan for our people.
So this is actually great to hear that the fear that existed in this building about AI, and that is, I'm sure that is good feeling for our young leaders, because obviously with our growth, it's extremely important for us to think about, and that's the plan, right? To develop tomorrow's leaders, because as I said many times that we're gonna only live for so long, and the businesses that we are building, they should be for generations after us also, and that's that is pretty exciting to now. About AI, anybody I talk to, I mean, we are testing like in our Papa John's location, and anybody I talk to, they're saying our conversion rate for the test market is pretty good, from what I can see. And but anybody I talk to, they're saying that they have not been able to just crack that code of perfect AI that will have like close to 80 or 90% conversion rate. How far do you think we are from that stage? Do you think it's going to take a long time, or?
I think we're getting there. We're getting there really soon, very quickly. Our currently, the way we are testing it, I think we're standing around 60%, sometimes 70% in conversion. So people, they are talking to our AI, and they're getting, they're getting a hang of it, which is different. Of course, they used to speak to a human agent before. Now they're speaking to AI. But our AI is, it seems like pretty natural to our customers. It sounds very natural. It even, for example, customer changes the way they're speaking.
Sure.
They talk about something else. Our AI would listen to it, and then they'd come back to the original topic, which is taking their pizza order. So our AI is doing pretty good. I think we're almost there. We're getting there when say it needs to be above 80%. The customer experience, however, I still think it would be the human's game even now. If you really would want to improve the customer experience, that's where human, they still come in, and there are complex conversations when you carry out those complex conversations with the customers. Human is again that's what you need. So we're kind of doing balance of both right now, and we're doing it pretty well. With that, we are able to add more jobs. It's instead of eliminating those jobs, we're able to add more jobs. One of our customers, for example, they need AI, conversational AI, but at the same time, they do not want to lose those customers who still speak to the human. And even if the conversion is around 60 or 70%, there are still 30 to 40% of the calls for that restaurant. They need to be answered by a human. We never had those stores. Now if we are having those stores are bringing another additional 30 to 40% jobs with the AI. So I see with the challenges and opportunities, there are opportunities. In fact, with the challenges, there are opportunities, and we are trying to encash those opportunities really well so far.
See, one thing that I think is change is one of the most difficult things that human beings face. In my business, other business, Papa John's, for example, we have about, if I go think back 10 years, 15 years, our digital platform used to generate about 50% of business. Now with aggregators in the game, now we are about 75, 80%, 85%, and getting close to 90. But that small portion, 10%, 12, 15%, those people who are not willing to change their habits, whether in their lifetime. So when I see that took from digital time, from going from phone call stepping away from phone calls and going towards digital, it took so long. And AI, right now, what I'm seeing is AI also. I wonder how long is that change in mindset is gonna take, because I personally, travel, when I'm in US, I travel on Delta majority of the time. And when I call Delta, or when you call Dish Network, or any vendor for that matter, it annoys me to talk to the computer. And I am the one who is supposedly owner of
one of the conversational AI.
Yeah, exactly, conversational AI. So do you think that changes the world? I mean, new generation, I understand, my kids, they are more open to it than us. So do you think it will take that long?
It will take some time. From where I see, I think it is still going to take a few years for AI to completely take over these roles. But again, I would say these roles can be taken but can never be eliminated. With that, like I said earlier, it creates more opportunities at the same time. Conversational AI, it does help. Of course, it helps streamline the processes. It helps us with the accuracy at the same time. But again, when we talk about the customer experience, I think that's where human again. That matters. Human interaction matters the most. Again, there are conversations with the customers where you really need to have that human answering those queries or inquiries from the customer, helping them with their whatever problems they have. Because at the end of the day, when you're on the other side of the phone, you need to be the customer's champion.
Yeah.
You can only be the customer's champion if you're able to not only address those concerns, but at the same time show enough, build enough rapport and show enough empathy with the customers, so they feel valued at the end of the day. And I think those things will take a little bit of time for AI to take over, and human interaction would still be there. And like I mentioned earlier, how it would create more opportunities, because people who would want to do their call center just via AI, and we see a lot of them, they really would want to do the AI only for their call center.
Sure.
But at the same time, they do understand not all of their customers are going to be speaking to the AI.
Yeah.
So eventually they would need human on they would need a hybrid model. We are blessed, alhamdulillah, we have that hybrid model. So if you're bringing more customers on board who are specifically looking for the AI, that is actually creating additional jobs for us. At the same time, not just the AI platform, our tool, it works really well, but at the same time, we're getting those jobs listed on our website for new people to apply and get hired.
No, that is awesome. Now, now looking at the customer experience, consumer attitude, acceptance is extremely important because that's what we all work around, because our final user, final consumer, the communities we serve, if those communities are not there, if we don't get their support or don't get their business, no matter how good we are, we don't exist. But there is a separate side also is as a business owner, right? So me as a business owner, I want something that is going to improve customer experience, because that is very important. But at the same time, business, that is, even though that's the most important thing, but then as a business with inflationary pressure, with all the cost structure pressure, competitive environment, I have to see also where I can find the best efficiency to make my business more profitable, because margins are tight, right? So every time when you build world-class product, it costs more money, right? So and anybody I talk to, they say, when I talk to other folks in tech industry, the people who are in robotic world, in AI, conversational AI, they talk about that, yes, they have cracked the code, but if you want quality, it's going to cost you more. Now we are talking about in-house, that what we are building, and we are going to obviously implement in our Papa John's locations, which we have already in 6 locations live, and it's doing well. At what point do you think we will scale up to that level? Because two challenges I see. One is customers are happy right now overall, talking to our agents. They do phenomenal job. They will suggestive sell. They will answer their questions. So as a businessman, I will be taking, at the beginning, while I'm training the customers, I'll be taking big risk of having some of the customers going through that frustration, talking to the computer. That has, as a business owner, that has to be worth for me to do that, right? So I will try, if there is not only good customer service, because there's a little bit risk involved, I would try this if it's gonna translate into my bottom line also, to saving also. So do you think what we are building or what we have built in-house, do you think that will bring the cost saving, without compromising on the quality of customer service? Do you think we can manage both?
Absolutely, Nadeem bhai. So the reason why we built that product was, of course, to have our eyes on the bottom line at the same time.
Awesome.
We're able to add more value by spending less amount of money. If we talk about meeting those bottom line targets, I think we would probably be overachieving those. So the cost is going to be the major factor. It is going to be pretty good for our customers. They would see a lot of great savings on their bills at the same time. For the customer experience, yes, our AI is almost there. When the kind of experience our customers get, it sounds like they're talking to a real human at the same time. But just in case they don't wanna, they're not comfortable speaking to a robot or a computer, they would want to speak to an agent. So we have the backup agents available all the time. At any given time during the call, our customer would just need to state, "I need to speak to a live agent." There you go, and the call will be transferred to a live agent. Where if we think the conversation was something was not going in the favor of the customer, the customer experience was being kind of compromised due to AI, maybe our agent would step in right then and there and can fix it. We have also introduced a live monitoring. We're trying to do it with with the AI, the QA. So our QA agent, AI QA agent, is listening to our QA, sorry, listening to the AI call and trying to see if there is any problem and could identify if the order which was placed, if there was any problem with it. So it would be like identified right then and there. We're trying to kind of testing it right now, but we would want to ensure at the same time the QA is done automatically 100% as soon as the call is done or the call is completed. The QA is completed right after that. So if there are any problems, we are able to fix them immediately instead of waiting for another email or an email from our customer.
No, that's awesome. Now, you know, by nature, I'm anxious, I'm impatient, I want things done yesterday, and every weekly call.
Right.
My only question is, how are we thinking about growth? Because growth is extremely important, and now that so much money is invested, and these 3 new call centers, 3 locations, because we needed more people, and business is there to grab, but a lot of people are waiting for the, obviously when we roll it out completely AI, and we will be probably one of the few players in the market who have both human agent also, and so that is phenomenal, and I think that is gonna be extremely beneficial. One question I have in mind is, when we started servicing through human agent, there was sometimes there was a bit friction in team also within ops and development team, that how quickly, how many locations, how many customers can you onboard? Does AI take that part away? So are we gonna have to go through the same process of AI? Once it's ready, you can just turn the switch on and off, or how quickly, as compared to onboarding with human agents, how quickly AI can move?
We have trained our AI pretty well so far. We've been testing it in 2 different brands. One of them is of course Papa John's, and we're testing it with 6 of your stores. We are doing it in a way that if we need to switch on that button tomorrow, and we should be able to onboard stores immediately within Papa John's. When we talk about other chains or other pizza brands, there is a slight bit of work that we need to do on the back end, but I think it wouldn't take a lot of time. For example, for now, if we need to onboard some stores, we may take about a week's time in doing everything which is required on the back end technically. And the hiring time, of course, we need a little bit of time hiring agents. Now we wouldn't need we wouldn't need a lot of time in hiring those agents. In fact, we would have our AI agent available all the time.
Sure.
So I think the onboarding wouldn't be much of a hassle. The way we are designing it or training our AI, it's pretty good for QSR, for quick service restaurant industry. So if we talk about industry specific, we are probably one of the only companies around the globe in QSRs doing both, like AI and human. We're doing both hybrid model, plus we have our own POS that integrates directly with our customers' POS systems. So we have cracked those codes in the past a couple of years, and specifically when we started testing, I think the onboarding time wouldn't be much. It would be smoother, and I think with time it would be lesser than how long would we normally take to onboard a restaurant with the human agents, because the hiring time will squeeze down.
Well, that is just so great to know. Now I want to change subject a little bit. So we met 3 years ago, and it's a blessing that we met. I'm happy, and just cannot be happier. And friends, brothers, gonna work together. We are partners in this tea sourcing. A lot of people think, and this is a blessing, I think also. A lot of people think that we do everything together. And you own Tribe Consulting. I am Bajwa Group, and we have partnership with tea sourcing, Ezra, Connect, with some, but just like I have businesses, construction business, technology business that does other stuff, and accounting, which is growing in rapid speed. And I know you have started few things also. So, what else is, even though right now, since, Madia helps me a lot with the content creation and everything seems like, just, and I feel good about it because everything it seems like just, there's everything, there's just one company. So I would like to know what else are you doing that you're not telling me?
So we started with Tribe Consulting, of course, one of our parent companies. Alhamdulillah, we were able to grow it and grow it really well. Then we started investing into other ventures at the same time. Our entire growth is based on an organic growth model. So whatever we earned, we reinvested into either the same business, or we came up with a new idea, another idea. We just wanted to try that out and see if we could do good. So we started investing a lot in other sectors at the same time. Within Tribe, yes, Tribe Consulting is right now it's just a group of companies. We have multiple new ventures under Tribe Consulting. Alhamdulillah, one of those is we just came up with a new prop tech company in Pakistan. The way we are doing Zell is the name. The way we are doing it, and the way we are expecting it to grow. Inshallah, it will be Pakistan's #1 prop tech company in a year or year and a half to come. Inshallah, the way we are planning it. We recently launched our portal, several different services, several different features. Then we would want to touch base on some other key sectors, business sectors in Pakistan where we still think there is a lot of room for the improvement, and they still need to be upgraded. The businesses, they need to be upgraded. The way they are running it right now, the businesses that are being run right now, they're not using technology. I think there is still a lot of gaps. So we're working on those lines.
Okay.
We're coming up with Tribe Commerce. It is another venture of Tribe Consulting.
Awesome.
And within Tribe Commerce, there are 4 startups. Apps are being developed as we speak, 4 different industries.
Awesome.
Inshallah. And we're hopeful to start launching those by the end of second quarter. And by the end of 2026, hopefully, 2 out of 4, we'll have them in the market ready for POC, and we'll touch the market. We'll do our POC, proof of concept. We'll make sure things work, and then we'll start expanding. Eventually, the goal is to expand and to add more members into our family. We started pretty small with 3 people. Right now we're 2,000 plus. Inshallah, we wanted to get to 5,000 plus, like we discussed Nadeem earlier as well.
Absolutely.
And inshallah, we'll get there. When we started working together, from that point till today, we have been able to double our size.
Awesome.
Now I think it's time for us to triple our size within T-sourcing, Connect, and Ezra, and there are other opportunities as well at the same time, inshallah.
Well, I mean, what these expanding our infrastructure is, I think it's going to bring a lot more pressure. And the pressure brings anxiety. And anxiety, I'm not promoting anxiety, but anxiety is a good thing a little bit. The fear of failure is a good thing a little bit. I feel one of the reasons that things are going well is obviously Almighty blessing is a major part always. And then I think along the journey, if there are, I pray and ask the Almighty for small failures, because small failures keep you humble, and continuous winning brings arrogance. And self-reflection is very important thing to me, as I said. So with that in mind, the reason I brought this up is that today when I came in this new building in Karachi, my first time, and I was wowed, and then it was amazing to see that. But then I just sometimes it's hard to, just when you're growing, when you're winning, it is just hard, hard to think that, the downside also. The other thing I think we need to, even though we have been doing great job at it, but as I said on our last conversation, one of the things that not concern me, one of the things I feel we need to more focus on is our succession plan. Because now the organization, this call center, Ezra, POS, and now AI, they are growing at rapid speed. And then the same thing I talk about on the other side also, my partners with the accounting and Papa John's also, that succession plan is extremely important. And I feel, and I'm sure you feel the same way, we have been blessed to meet people throughout our journey who became our mentors. And that was a gift. And I truly feel that paying it forward is extremely important, because like I said, that the organization we are building together and separate silos also, we are building these organizations for generations to come, not during our lifetime. So it's extremely important while we are healthy, while we are kicking and enjoying, that our second generation is ready also. So I feel this is our obligation. And in this building, in other buildings where we do business in, you separate and we combine, also we see a lot of leaders. And I think that is extremely important, and that a lot of time during growth, with the mode, with the speed, we lose attention to that most important part. A lot of organizations you see in the world that they did not do a good job on succession planning, and those organizations ended up paying price down the road.
You're right, Nadeem bhai. So our organizations, they are built for people, and they are built by people. We're blessed, alhamdulillah, so blessed to have great teams with us, taking care of different their own silos, and they're doing it really, really well. We've been doing whatever possibly we can to make sure that these people, they are able to grow further, take additional responsibilities, and they've been able to do that, a lot of them. So from where I see the succession plan that we have, that's already in place. In our organization, in our company, somebody who would want to manage around 500 people tomorrow would have to start by himself, right from the scratch. That has always been the case in Tribe Consulting. They start from the scratch, and then they make their way up, from one position to another, from that to another, and eventually it leads towards becoming that leader, that we've been forecasting and foreseeing in him or her, and they become that leader. So the kind of a succession plan we have in place is to enable and empower our own people who have started working for us right from the very scratch, I would say. They got all their experience from here. We were able to train them. We were able to give them enough exposure and enough room for them to play well on the battlefield or on the ground field, so that they're able to take their own decisions. And we could judge and gauge at the same time how good they are when it comes to handling those precious situations, and taking those decisions under extreme pressure and stress. And of course, other KPIs and attributes, we keep looking at them. And like I said, we are blessed, alhamdulillah, the way we've been doing it with our people. They are taking their positions very well. They're moving up. So I would say, from where I see the kind of a succession plan we have in place, we're actually building leaders for tomorrow. We're actually trying to do that, even if they do not stick with us, our succession plan fails, but it would be a great succession plan for another company, maybe, that person.
Absolutely.
But eventually we would want to keep them with us, and I think if we talk about our core team members, uh, we're very happy with them.
Awesome.
They're happy with us, alhamdulillah. So I think we have that plan in place for many generations.
Well, so Modood bhai, where do you 3 years? We had 1,000 agents, 2 years or 3 years. I look at somebody asked me. I had an interview last week and at the conference. Somebody asked me, where do you see yourself in 3 years? And I said that now, right now, Bajwa Group has 5,000 team members. I would love to have 15,000 in 3 to 5 years. So that is Bajwa Group. I'm sure you have plans for Tribe. But let's talk about our partnership. Where do you see, where do you think the way we are proceeding and you're, here managing everything, where do you, right now we're at 1,000 agents or 1,000 plus agents, where do you see ourselves in 3 years?
Nadeem bhai, I think initial 1,000 plus agents took a bit of time, 3 years, although it's not enough, it's not too much of time. I would still call it swift growth, mashallah.
Okay,
But yeah, if it took about 3 years for us to get 2,000 plus agents, now the processes, systems, everything is matured. We built those processes during our growth. We tested them during our growth. We failed some of those processes during our growth.
yes.
Now, with time, we have learned and we understand if we really need to get to 5,000, we can get there, inshallah.
Awesome.
Way sooner than it took about, for our than our initial growth, I would say. Like I said, because of the systems and the processes, everything is super mature right now. From where I see, I think we should be able to triple our size in next couple of years. We have the infrastructure. We're expanding within Pakistan. We just recently got this new building. It is, mashallah, 32,000 square feet.
Awesome.
We can house a lot of new employees here in this building. And we're expanding in Lahore at the same time. We're expanding in Islamabad. We're looking to get on, finding another location, another city in Pakistan, so that we could employ more people. We have the talent. We have the talent available in Pakistan. It's just that we just needed to have, right processes, disciplined teams, right growth strategies in place. And I think now we have them, alhamdulillah. I think it would take way less time. Way less time, than it took us to get to 1,000 plus.
And it is not, winning is never easy. So staying positive, obviously, like you said, what you're thinking. Are you anticipating challenges? Because challenges will be there. What kind of challenges are you anticipating to get to where we want to be? And I'm sure we had some challenges. Do you think we'll see lesser challenges now our teams are more mature, or?
Yeah, I think fewer challenges. Challenges are going to be a part of it. If there are no challenges, there is no game. If there are challenges, you are in the game, of course. And you think like you said, you love anxiety. Anxiety is a bad thing, but it's good for you because it works for you at the end of the day, because it keeps you moving, it keeps you exciting. With challenges, I think a fun part would follow. That would be with a lot of excitement, and then the excitement will be the growth. The challenges are going to be there, but I think lesser challenges as compared to what we had in the past, because if we were not doing something okay, we were failing on something, we learned, we improved, we fixed, and then we moved on. We made sure that we're not going to repeat the same mistake again. We can have another new mistake for us to learn, but we wouldn't be repeating the mistake that we've already committed in the past.
Awesome.
So I think that's exactly what we've been doing. So yeah, if there are new challenges, we'll figure those out.
Awesome.
And we'll be able to fix them, inshallah, and bring that excitement which keeps us going.
Awesome. Thank you, Modood.
Thank you, Nadeem. Thank you so much. Thank you.